Hello everybody, my name is Aaron, aka Pulling Teeth, and I believe Greg is talking and I can't hear him. Just casually went and turned the volume up on the TV so I could actually hear what the hell is going on. But welcome back to Universe Mode, and ladies and gentlemen, we're at our second pay-per-view. It's Backlash, and we are kicking things off tonight with the Cruiserweight Championship. We've got almost every title on the line tonight. Almost every. The tag team titles are not on the line. They're still not being decided just yet. And the hardcore title is not on the line. However, every other championship tonight is defended as far as I can remember. I don't think I'm missing any. And Woodsy is out here tonight to challenge for the Cruiserweight Championship. We never actually determined a number one contender for the Cruiserweight Championship over these past few weeks, so it just went on the ranking system. And Woodsy was top of the Cruiserweight ranking system, despite having not really appeared too much. But either way, he was there, so he gets the title shot. But both Mysterios are defending their championships tonight. Both Cruiserweight Champ Mysterio and IC Champ Mysterio. We've got Cruiserweight Ray, easy for me to say, kicking things off tonight though. Backlash is going to be split into 3 parts. 3 matches in each part. So there's 9 matches as part of Backlash. That's how I'm trying to do these things. I'm trying to do it as it's like these pay-per-views are like 3 matches. You know, the big pay-per-views are different, but these pay-per-views, it's 3 matches, 3 parts. And the weird thing is, the final part is not actually ending with a title match. It is ending with an unsanctioned Extreme Rules match, or a Lights Out match if you're an AEW fan. That is how we are ending the show tonight, or ending the ending the pay-per-view, ending the show. It's not ending this part, it's ending the final part. Obviously after everything else has gone on. But we got a long way to go before we get to that, folks, because we have still got Ray here. Can he hold on to his title? Mas Mysterios? That's the name of the team, I should know. They're in part of my universe. But can they hold on to the belts? Can they hold on to both their championships tonight? They've had a stranglehold on Smackdown, let's be real. They've kept hold of the Smackdown mid-card.
Introducing the challenger from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 205 pounds, Xavier Woods.
I'd just like to take a quick second to apologise if you can hear some like blowy noises in the background. Today is the hottest day of the year.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds. He is the WWE Cruiserweight Ray Mysterio.
He's the WWE Cruiserweight, Rey Mysterio. Not the Cruiserweight Champion, he's just the WWE Cruiserweight. But either, as I was saying, it is not just the hottest day of the year, it's like the hottest day on record here in the UK. It's that day. It is that Tuesday where we're hitting like 40 degrees. It's horrible, so I have 2 fans blowing on me at all times. The things I do to record for you guys. The things I cope with. So I apologise if you hear a bit of, well, if things blow in the background. That's why. Ring that bell, referee. Here we go. Woodsy and Ray kicking off Backlash tonight. The only match of the night where it doesn't have any sort of like previous story behind it, I guess. It's just who's top of the rankings and who's champion. Woods already springboarding into like a flying enziguri, or if you're a John Morrison fan, the flying chuck kick. Now we know outright who's going to have the strength advantage in this match. That will be Woods. Woods is deceptively powerful. Oh Jesus, dropped on his head. But I quite like the idea of Woods as Cruiserweight champ, not going to lie. Mysterio missing a big springboard moonsault, and then Woods starting to work the leg. Members of the New Day have been relatively successful here in Universe Mode so far. I mean, if you miss Money in the Bank, Kofi actually won the Money in the Bank ladder match. He then went and squandered his championship opportunity very quickly. He went and cashed in and lost the same night. Didn't really plan it ahead. Ray yelling out to the crowd, as you do. Springing though! Springing in, very nice. Stands Woodsy back to his feet. Big drop kick. Mysterio obviously here to try and retain his championship for the first time. Trying to get a good, decent title reign. He didn't defend it at the last pay-per-view, if I remember correctly. I could be remembering wrong. I have slept since then. Nice! Springboard into the Rana, sort of West Coast Pop style. Two. Just a 2 count, and Woods kicks out of the West Coast Pop. I love that name, the West Coast Pop. It was such a cool title. Mysterio had some pretty cool names for some of his moves after, like the West Coast Pop, dropping the dime. He had 619. They're all pretty cool moves, cool names. Woods with the chop though, starting to gain a little bit momentum back. Mysterio quickly shut it down with the springboard bulldog. Woods has got the leg dragon screw. He keeps going back to Mysterio's knees, and Mysterio quite notoriously has bad knees. Oh, wheelbarrow into a face crusher. Very nice. Woods not quite sure what to do with himself now. Goes for the pin. I think he was deciding whether he wanted to go up top and hit another big move or try and put Mysterio away. He decided to go for the pin. Might have hesitated a little too long. Now working the arm. Heading up top. What's Woods thinking here? Elbow! Oh, to the back of Mysterio's head. That might have done it. That might have knocked Ray out cold. Cover. 1, 2, 3. He did! Woodsy just knocked Mysterio out with that elbow drop. Good God. That's what Mysterio got it with the West Coast Pop, but we are kicking things off with a, well, would you call it an upset? Something of an upset, I guess. That wheelbarrow facebuster was beautiful. But Woods with the elbow drop, you see, hesitating. That probably could have put Mysterio away if Woods wasn't busy dancing. But this, there, the back of Mysterio's head just gets clocked with that elbow, and that was it. Mysterio unconscious. Referee straight in there. 1, 2. All she wrote. We have ourselves a new Cruiserweight champion.
WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Xavier Woods.
Woodsy is your new champion, but folks, we have got ourselves another title match coming up next, so wait right where you are. That one is about to kick off. If I remember correctly from looking at my notes, it should be the European Championship. Wait right where you are, that's coming up next. European Championship on the line. If you've been keeping up with Universe Mode recently, you will have seen a bunch of people step up in this European Championship scene. So tonight it is being defended in a fatal 4-way match. 4 guys who have been, well, 3 guys who have been hovering around that championship and getting huge wins recently on Raw. We have got ourselves William Regal, who earned an opportunity to get into this match by beating the #1 contender. We've also got Finn Balor, who has earned a championship at this for very similar reasons. Boogeyman, who still has himself the title opportunity. And then, of course, we've got the champion Bret Hart. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see who's going to get the victory here. 4 of the absolute best they have on Raw at the minute. I've got 4 guys who are, well, 3 of which are considered 3 of the best in-ring talents there might have ever been. An Englishman, an Irishman, a man from the bottomless pit, and a Canadian. I'm not sure where the bottomless pit is located. Is the bottomless pit in Europe? The bottomless pit might be in Europe, I'm not sure. I need to find the geological location of the bottomless pit. Because currently the European Championship is being held by someone from Canada who, you know, Canada not really in Europe. Whereas Ireland and England, both in Europe, bottomless pit, question mark. Does a bottomless pit even count as part of the planet? How can you come from a bottomless pit? Because if it is bottomless, there's nowhere to stand. How do you live there? How do you sleep? Do you just like attach yourself to a wall? Like, is there a lot of duct tape involved? Or does, gravity not really work in the bottomless pit? I have so many questions and so few answers. I'm talking about this and completely ignoring the fact that Finn Balor is, in the ring now. So many questions. Anyway, Balor and his fancy jacket and provocative entrance. You see, what I'm terrified about, by the way, is the fact that WWE is now is now going back to PG-14. Apparently, at least Raw is, from what I'm told and what is going around online. So if WWE is going back PG-14 or TV-14 or whatever the hell your rating system is in America for that sort of thing, what's Balor's entrance going to be like then? Because he pretty much thrusts his entire crotch to the camera as it is already. So God knows what he's going to do with less PG. I've just noticed that Boogeyman's little video that goes across the top barrier there was just all worms. Has that always been like that? Somebody explain to me if that's always been like that, because I'm curious. I'm sure it wasn't like that before. I could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain. Interesting way to have an entrance, to hit yourself in the head with a giant clock. I mean, I can't say anything. Sandman in ECW used to hit himself in the head multiple times with a beer can until he bled, so it is what it is. That is really disturbing. Has that always been like that, or is that new? I didn't realise that those side plates were... Are they side plates? Side trons, or whatever the hell you want to call them. They were just worms. It's like watching Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton all over again. Well, we've got the colourful cast of characters of the challenges all out here. Let's get ourselves a champion. One half of the Bloody Hearts, with Christian Cage, who is not here tonight. Brett's going to be on his own. Not like he hasn't done that a few times. Still got the frilly shirt though. He has to wear the frilly shirt because, it's connection with Christian. That bounce he does on the middle rope to get in the ring, that's gotta be somewhat painful, unless you're wearing a cup. The Boogeyman and Regal jaw-jacking on the floor. What's that conversation gonna be like? Balor's on the complete opposite end of the ring. Balor's being the smart one. Alright, here we go. European Championship on the line. Do we get introductions? No, we don't get introductions. They might have happened during the entrance and I just couldn't hear them. Who knows? Interesting camera angles. Well, ring that bell, sir. Good luck to you, ref. Here we go. First pinfall submission is going to get the victory here in this one and walk away European champion. So Bret Hart is at a disadvantage. Championship could very easily change hands here. Strangely enough, Hart and Boogeyman have not gone after each other, and they've been the feud. Regal and Balor have just sort of thrown themselves into the fray by just being right place at the right time. Boogie. Can't really see what is going on because there's a rope in the way. Big uppercut though from Regal. I think Balor just hit a dragon screw on Bret Hart. It's hard to see with there's so much going on at one time. Boogie, big heel throw to Regal, sends him one side of the ring to the other. And that's not easy to do, someone Regal's size. Regal is not a small man. Regal is a heavyweight. You'd have thought anybody that you'd be doing that to in this environment, it'd probably be Balor, the smallest man in the match. I thought Regal might have been thinking German, but no, he's just wrestling takedown and just showing off. Slapping Boogie in the back of the head. I can't imagine that they have wrestling schools in the bottomless pit. But you know how to headbutt someone in the neck. That works. Boogie, nice knee DT. Balor escapes to the floor to recover. Bret gets dropped on the back of his head with a backdrop. And Bret's going to roll out to recover too. We're left now in the ring with Boogie and Regal. Boogie now. Fall away slam. Throwing Regal across the ring again. Regal though with an up kick. Looks like Balor's back to his feet. Is he going to climb straight in? He is. Hopping in the ring but picking his spot. Runs in for a drop kick. Doesn't connect. Or Boogie just completely ignored him because he's busy flapjacking Regal. Looks like the champ's back in. Sneaks up behind Boogie. Nice German into the ropes. But a rope break you still can't win if your opponent's out of bounds. It is not false count anywhere. And obviously dropping Boogie on the ropes hurt. But you put him out half outside the ring. You can't pin him. However, Regal had a good spot to be pinned. One. Oh God, Bret flung himself across there. He does not want to lose that European title. Nice forearm to Regal's head. Boogie now. Looks like he's going for a power slam, but Bret slips it behind. Falls down with his Christian style. Wait, coup de grace! Wait, there's two pins. One. Kick out. 1, 2. Bret! Oh God! Finn so close to walking away European champion there. That was the perfect time that Balor did that. Balor was so close with going to the championship. He timed that perfectly because Bret was busy pinning Boogeyman off a much lower move. German though dropping Balor on the back of his head. Regal still in the center of the ring. Regal so far the only competitor not to have had to roll out. But he is also the only competitor to have taken a finish. He took the coup de grace. Kicked out of it, but that's going to have done a lot of damage. Regal's probably the weakest person currently in the match, or the one who's taken the most. Oh, go behind. Regal's dangerous when he's got you from behind. No, but instead just ramming Boogie into the buckle and throwing him. Turnabout's fair play. Balor back in, all four men in the ring. Bret, that was a very bad clothesline, Bret. For the excellence of execution, that was executed very poorly. Suppose everyone has an off day, but Bret does not want to have an off day when he's defending his championship against 3 men at once. Oh, Balor sucking him in. Small package. 1. Oh, not even a 1 count. I mean, if there's one thing you can say about Balor, it's that he doesn't have a small package. We can all tell that. Maybe that's why it didn't work. Regal cutter. Regal cutter to the Boogeyman. Well, Bret and Balor brawling. 1, 2. Wait a minute, Regal! Regal slips in the back door while Balor is distracted, beating the hell out of Bret. Regal drops in the back door, hits the Regal cutter on Boogeyman, and he wins himself the European Championship. That sort of feels right. I'm not going to lie. That was such a smart moment for Balor there, though. Balor has one really, really smart moment in this match, and then one really, really dumb moment where he doesn't notice what's going on in the background. And Regal, that was the perfectly executed small package. There's the Regal cutter.
Here is your winner and the new WWE European Champion, William Regal.
That somewhat feels right, I'm not going to lie. 2 new champions in 2 matches tonight, folks. We've got one more match to end part 1. And I believe it's the Smackdown Women's Championship. So wait right where you are, that's coming up next. Well, it's Smackdown Women's Championship time.
Is scheduled for 1 fall.
And here comes your number one contender, ladies and gentlemen. King Kota herself, Dakota Kai. She has made a bit of a habit in recent weeks of kicking Smackdown off. And kicking Smackdown off in quite fancy fashion, shall we say. She's been doing tremendously well recently, building a hell of a lot of momentum, earning herself championship matches. Championship matches like she's earned more than one. This is the only one she's had. But you get my point. King Kota here to, well, end the first part of this pay-per-view, so it's kind of fitting. She's been kicking off SmackDown, and now she is ending the kickoff part of Backlash. Not the kickoff show. We don't do those. But you know what I'm saying. So I just had to hold my wires up so my dog could get past without knocking them off. Or ending the recording early. And here's your SmackDown Women's Champion. And the belt's inside her jacket, yes! Thank God for that. The only person so far who has worked out how to put the belt inside the jacket. Thank you, Io Shirai. Also, when I lifted up my wires so my dog could get past, I realised how goddamn hot my capture card is right now. Like, I touched it and it felt like my fingers were burning. We haven't seen much of Io Shirai on SmackDown. Not too much. She's been somewhat distant. She's been lurking. Lurking in the background, in the shadows. Hovering about with that SmackDown Women's Championship. And here we go, Greg. Give us our introductions.
And introducing the champion from Tokyo, Japan, the Smackdown Women's Champion, Io Shirai.
Now this could be incredibly hard hitting. This could get brutal. Kind of want it to. And that's what they're fighting for. Mr. Referee, sir. Hold it up to the crowd. I'm sure I gave you a name once and I can't remember what it is. There's a guy in the front row just wearing a t-shirt that's just a Mandy Rose selfie on it. That's a little bit creepy. Not gonna lie. Why have you printed off a Mandy Rose selfie, like gone on her Instagram, taken a selfie off it, and then gone to a t-shirt printing place to print it on? That is really weird. Either way, kick to the jaw of Io, and again, Captain of Team Kick knows what she wants to do. But now she's got up top. That's Io's wheelhouse. Double stomp to the ribs, though. Very nice. Dakota's going to want to try and turn this into a strike contest. That's where she's going to have the advantage. Io's going to want to try and pick up the pace in terms of flying around the ring. Because she's not called the Genius of the Sky for nothing. It's Genius of the Sky versus Captain of Team Kick. Their nicknames really give you an idea of how they want to win matches. And where they're going to have the advantage in these situations. Dakota picking her spots, kicking out the knee, but Io swings round, TNA kick. And again, Io already going up to the middle. Oh, straight to the top, cross body. Shouts out Sami Zayn into a standing moonsault. Oh, okay. That was unique. But it gets the job done, I guess. I say she's the champ for a reason. Dakota, though, got her by the throat. Gets elbowed. Big uppercut from Io and then kicks at the knee, but she's kicking at Dakota's good knee. Spins around. Electric chair. Oh, into a German Kreuz Raff. Easy for me to say. Someone's been watching the Kenny Omega tapes. Double underhook. Angel's wings. Dakota Kai is being rocked here by Io. 1, 2. Oh, almost got her with the Angel's wings very early. Oh, sorry, wait, we're in WWE. It's the fairy tale ending in WWE, but it's the Angel's Wings. Dakota, Io already up top. She go for the moonsault already. Not messing around, but Dakota saw it coming. King Kota now kicking Shirai down. And again, nice, but the back up kick. Catches a square in the jaw. Looks like Kai might be thinking chiropractor. Oh no, she's not thinking chiropractor. She's thinking detonation kick. That was somewhat of a surprise. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, almost got a new champ there. This match has been fast-paced. My God. Dakota almost jumped into the referee then. Nice snapping at the knee. This match has been 100 mile an hour since the get-go. No one taking a second to slow down. Kai now trying to kick out trying to kick out Io's legs. Snapmares her down, kick to the spine. Really working on Io with these kicks. Flip over Mr. Perfect style. Really stringing a lot of offense together now. That was to the face, and again, Kai is not messing around here. Got her up into another detonation kick. Good God, she's trying to kick Io's head off. 1, 2, is this it? It is! New SmackDown Women's Champion. I think Dakota Kai just knocked out Io. 2 detonation kicks, multiple kicks to the face, to the ribs, to everything. I thought Io had it there with the Angel's Wings, but Kai just seemed to just piss her off. It was all Dakota after that. 2 big drops down with detonation kicks. Of course, it works on a similar principle to the GTS, except you kick them in the face rather than knee them.
And the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Dakota Kai.
Jesus, ref. 3 matches, 3 new champions in part 1 for Backlash, folks. But thank you very much for joining us in this episode. It's been a genuine pleasure as per usual. Like, comment, subscribe, you know the drill, all the fun stuff. And we will see you in part 2. Bye!